waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
You will say the most racist untoward word. That one is just so untoward.
Oh, very untoward of me.
It's quite untoward. That was a bit untoward.
Something untoward.
No, fully untoward.
Very untoward.
That's untoward.
God damn it.
Which, in and of itself, is very untoward. Very untoward.
Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous. Unruly, troublesome. Unseemly, improper.
An adjective as well. There were a few untoward comments when I was leaving the room. Okay, here, untoward, inappropriate. Yeah? Okay, not right for the situation. His behaviour was untoward. Okay? Bad behaviour or not the right behaviour.
How untoward of me!
For the situation. Yeah? Okay, untoward.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? It's me. It's me, Kiki. It's Keanu C. Thompson. Very untoward of me. Very untoward. Welcome to Untoward Tuesday. Tell me, can you see me, hear me, and feel me now? I'll start screaming. If you can't, I think you can. Whee! Look how on time we are. I'm going to put myself right on the toward board. Welcome to Untoward Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. You know the deal. When I put in that call-in number, you call on in with your most untoward story, and you too could get on the Untoward board and win the Untoward Award, which comes with thousands and thousands and thousands and millions of Kiki bucks. Let me give out some Kiki bucks right now for everyone here. 100 million trillion Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. And 80 Kiki coins.
Wow.
It's very exciting. Very exciting. We can't get enough. We can't. We're so, oh my gosh, we're just like, we can't get enough. Oh I know. Last week's nominees, we have Push-Ups, we have Garrett of Garrett and Steve, and we have Dawn. And then the week prior, the winner was Dawn Luger. Congratulations, Dawn. I know. We have much to talk about today. I'm going to put in the call-in number very soon. Very, very, very soon. Because, listen, Kiki has had a long day. All right? So I don't know how long this will go on. I don't know. But we're going to get Micheline in here. And then we'll see. We'll just see what happens. Call in with your untoward story. If you don't know what untoward means, it means salacious, unsavory. It could be something you saw in the news. It could be something you did or your, paramour did. It could be anything. We can't wait. We can't wait to hear them. Hi, good night, mister. I can. Hi, Aaron James. Scream. So, everyone, this is Untoward Tuesday. Grab a cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is. Today, Kiki's vaping again. which is unfortunate. Grab a White Claw or whatever your beverage of choice is and buckle the fuck in because it's Untoward Tuesday. Look at this one. Look at it go. Ooh. Ah. I hate this more than smoking, to be honest with you. I know. It's terrible. It's terrible. Let's get Micheline in here. She's not here yet. And I don't have my microphone because it's dead. But watch this. This is how I'll summon her. Micheline. I didn't mean to play that last note. I'm a Micheline charmer. Hello, Micheline. How are you?
Hello, Keanu. How are you?
Yay.
How's everybody? How's everybody? Yay, we're here. We're here.
It's the infamous Micheline. That's great. Hi, Mommy. How are you?
You good, Keanu? How are you?
I am well. It's been a long day.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. So what's
Hey.
happening?
I started vaping again.
Oh,
Hate
that
that.
gives you popcorn lung.
Popcorn lung, won't you
Not a
come?
good thing. Don't
And
do it.
after this vape, I'm not gonna vape anymore. Cigarettes are
do
so
it.
much cooler. This is stupid.
Yeah,
but
plus
it is
I
kind of
don't know.
fun.
I think it's probably even worse than cigarettes, so don't do it.
It's
Is
terrible.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
I
good.
think you should smoke. How much you smoke? A pack a day? You smoke a pack a day?
No, definitely not. But I
You
ran out of
smoke-
my pack
you
of
smoke
cigarettes. So
10 cigarettes a day?
She smokes a pack a day.
I do not smoke a pack a day.
You do?
You don't pay attention to me, Eugene. That's Eugene from
If you
the.
smoke a pack, smoke 10 cigarettes. If you smoke 10 cigarettes a day, cut it down to 5 cigarettes a day. Can you do 5?
No, listen, I don't smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. In
Okay,
college, I smoked 2 packs a day.
Do you smoke 10 cigarettes a day?
Eugene over in the cheap seats, he's speaking.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Many things that are interesting about him.
So, you didn't answer my question. Do you smoke 10 cigarettes a day?
It depends on how much I'm feeling myself. The better I feel, the more cigarettes.
How do you traverse that? Smoking and feeling myself.
I'm feeling myself. If I'm feeling myself, I smoke more cigarettes. I just ran out of my Camel Crushes.
So
so.
this is what I would suggest. I would cut it to, I would say, only smoke 10 cigarettes a day.
Listen,
And
I don't.
then
live
in
my-
a week, only smoke 8 cigarettes a day. And then in a week, only smoke 6 cigarettes a day.
Mom,
And then in a week, only smoke 4 cigarettes a day. See how good I am at math? And then in a week, smoke 2 cigarettes a day. And if you can smoke only 2 cigarettes a day, I think that that's a logical, level-headed amount of cigarettes to smoke, and then you can quit eventually.
that's not how smokers are.
It isn't fair.
No.
Well, that's all I can tell you.
2 cigarettes a day? No.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
Well, okay, so I would smoke 1 cigarette every 2 hours.
Listen, Mom, let me tell you something. I'm gonna
Tell
give
me
you.
something.
You
Kate.
don't have that nicotine addiction. You can. I've walked into our house after high school, and I've seen you smoke a Virginia Slim in our beautiful home from the with a glass of sangria with blueberries in it, and you lit it on the stove, right? And that will be your one cigarette a year, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And we were like, she must be going through something. Whatever, that's okay. That's you smoking. When I'm ready to quit smoking, I'll quit smoking. But
yeah,
I'm not ready for that yet. But
well,
today,
I smoked a little on and off from 4th grade on till when I got married.
okay,
So,
from 4th grade on until you got married.
yeah. So, but a little.
What was your first cigarette like in 4th grade?
It was a Kool. It was Kool. That was the name of the cigarettes.
Like the
Kool.
Harlem cigarette.
Kool. And Bubbles, my friend Bubbles, was 3 years older than me, and she taught me how to smoke them.
So you inhaled.
I didn't inhale then, but then in a little while I inhaled. But I never smoked a lot.
That's what I'm saying. You're not a smoker through and through.
No, I threw my cigarettes out. Like the last day I had cigarettes, like an actual pack of cigarettes that I was smoking was at my wedding. And then after that, I think further on down the line, I would always have just a pack in the drawer that would last me a year.
Exactly. So you're not a smoker, not like us.
It didn't bother me. It didn't make me want to smoke or not want to smoke. The only time I smoked was if I I did at Dominic's Finer Foods, go on my break and my lunch and smoke cigarettes with my coffee.
It is not fair to non-smokers that smokers get breaks, I suppose.
What do you mean? We were union.
If you're not okay. Well, just if you're not a smoker, you can't take 5 minutes to smoke, is what I mean.
No. Well, I was a union worker, so we got for 8.5 hour day, we got a half-hour lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. So
well, like when I worked in a bar per se, I'd be like, I just need a minute, I need a cigarette, and then they would give me 5 minutes for that.
Right.
But if you weren't, you can't just like go out and be like, I need 5 minutes to cool my heels.
Well, no, but we had a set amount of time that we were allotted that we had to take the breaks or the lunches. And then I would smoke in the break room with everybody else.
To be cool.
Not to be cool. It was just a thing. Maybe not to eat. Maybe just to have like a coffee break or whatever. Because, of course, I've been trying not to eat my entire life.
Right. That's eating disorder territory. Yes. We've had eating disorders our entire life. Sometimes I would just smoke so I wouldn't eat,
And then, of course, when I was in my 20s in the bars, it was just
you
fun
go
to
out with the
smoke.
hot dudes to smoke.
Yeah, well, you could smoke in the bars then.
Okay, so
you got to drink and smoke all at the same glorious time.
Gino's laughing. He's like, the cat bit his nose. Oh, the cat.
Oh no!
Good morning, Kitty. Oh my God!
My God! Can you give me a 1 minute break right now?
Are you gonna go smoke a Virginia Slim or?
No, it won't even be 1 minute. Can I just have a 1 minute break?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
She takes a 1 minute poop like no one I've ever known. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the call-in number is in right there at the bottom of the screen. You call on in if you would like to tell us your untoward story, and you too could get on the Untoward Board. Last week's winner, week before last week, is Don Luzier. On the Untoward board this week, we have push-ups, Garrett, and Dawn again. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Untoward Tuesday, and we are feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How about you? She's back.
Ooh, hello.
What did you need to do?
I need to put my shepherd's pie in the oven.
That means two things. I snorted. I know.
I love when you snort so I can.
We have much to get to today. Much to get to. But again, the call-in number is there. I know I'm vaping today. That must mean I am exhausted. Too exhausted to even go out and buy a pack of cigarettes. But, Mumsy, I have a Jim Ham update.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh. Did you see a picture of him or a video?
I have new pictures of the adorable Jim Ham. You want to see?
Oh, he lives only 10 miles from me.
I know. He's a big baby boy.
I can go see him at will.
I know. I can't wait to see him again. Jim Ham is the pug that my father and I purchased to hang out with dearest Harlem, and he is doing well. He's doing well. Do you want to see him?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my mouse.
When did you get these pictures today?
Yes, these are from the newest. Oh my God. Look at the
He looks
baby.
big. Oh my gosh.
He's got a big man face.
He does. He's gonna be unrecognizable by the time you get here again.
I need to come now and see him. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my God. Have you ever seen a cuter baby?
He looks deep in thought there.
He is. He's just got like, Mo.
He seems sad.
No, that's just how pugs look.
They look like that.
Look, he's got his little driftwood.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he so cute?
Mm-hmm. Is there driftwood in the yard there?
No, I just think it's a funny, like, where did he get this? It looks like it washed up on a beach. That's why I think it's funny. And I like to call it drift. This is how he sleeps.
On his back like that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He goes in there and sleeps like that because he's so tuckered out. He almost looks unalived there. But that's just how he sleeps because he's so exhausted.
Yeah, he just goes right into his little crate and gets on his back.
That's how I trained him. That's how
hands
I trained
and feet up in the air. And
yes, that's how. That's
I
how.
don't know if does he have hands? I don't think so.
They're paws and feet up in the air. That's when it's like exactly how Gino beds me. Paws and feet up in the air.
When you're so exhausted, you go right in there and get in that position, and then he comes in and does
exactly.
his thing.
That's how Eugene.
It must
beds
run in the family.
Yes, it runs in the family. You know what? Jim Ham loves missionary. He loves it.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't love missionary?
I mean, really, it's the best position.
It really is. You like maybe a little bouncing on top for a moment, but
yeah,
mostly
I guess.
missionary.
But mostly, yeah. We're proficient at missionary, I think.
Yes. Look at him.
Araya, I just wanted to say, yes, it takes 7 minutes to smoke a cigarette because I could smoke 2 in my 15-minute break.
Wow. No, that's true. That's very true.
Thank you for that information.
Secondly,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the pug sex talk. So
let's put us on the Untoward board for making those very innocent photos of Jim Ham sexual. No, we didn't mean to. We always make things about ourselves.
Yeah, why not?
No, we're not for bestiality here. We were just talking about ourselves and our lives, and that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So before I get into, I have one thing to talk about. We have a new thing here. And it is, if you aren't watching Eugene Bisconti's show, where I am the booth gal on Rumble, the In Hot Water show, he does this thing. It is we're going to do something kind of like it. For a $10 Rumble rant, we're going to do the purple helmet. Okay. If you send us $10, then I will wear this for 10 minutes.
You look cute in it.
No, I don't, Mom. I look like I have a seizure. And there's a reason that I'm doing this.
Okay.
For a $20, excuse me, super chat, I'll wear this stupid thing.
Is it like Snoopy?
Yep, exactly. And he does them differently there. But I have something for $100.
Oh, no.
Super chat. And this is what I would never do such a gimmick. But Eugene and I got into a fight the other day. And I said, we got into a fight about this piece of memorabilia. Okay. And I said, I love our home. It looks gorgeous in here, but I'm tired of looking at this thing. It makes me feel like I'm in a frat house.
Mm.
I don't want to live in a frat house. I'm 32 years old. I think this is ridiculous to have here in our living room.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fit your head.
I can't wait to see it.
And we got into a fight about it. Or else I would never do such a ridiculous thing. But I will wear those for $10 and $20. That's not too much or whatever, even though I think it's a ridiculous thing to do. But for $100, I will put this on my head just so it's not sitting in our fucking living room anymore.
Great hat, you know it.
He said, "This means a lot to me." It's
oh my God.
Right.
So it's supposed to be part of your decoration in your house?
It's signed by someone. Antonio Gates. It doesn't fit his head, but it's sitting in our living room. So I thought, give us $100 and I'll put this on. Otherwise,
yeah, I wouldn't want that to decorate my home.
No, I don't like it. Stupid. Would you want this in your living room, Mom?
No. You could find a special place for it up on a tall shelf in the closet.
It's so funny. He had it up there on a tall shelf.
In the closet?
Well, no. Up on a tall shelf, and then I just moved it into the closet to get rid of it. He's like, this helmet means a lot to me. It doesn't.
Does he wear it when you're having sex?
It doesn't fit him. If anything, I would have to
Does he
wear
want
it.
you to wear it when you're having sex?
No, it's signed by, I don't know, Antonio Gates. So if you ever give us $100, I'm just going to keep it in my studio and I'll put it on for
if you
30
give
minutes.
them $100, fucking send it to you.
I hate this thing sitting in our living room. Does that make sense?
Yes, I would not want that there.
I'm like, our house looks so beautiful, but I have to stare at this fucking helmet. He's like, that means a lot to me. I'm like, I get that, but it's not a frat house.
Well,
so
you need to put it in a little memorabilia place somewhere off in the corner of some area that you guys don't see all the time.
Sad thing is, it was kind of like on a high shelf by the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And I took it down and put it in the closet. He's like, no. Now it's in our living room, and he won't let us say. He's like, no.
I mean, you've got enough different things going on in your house, along with the studios and with
Right, exactly.
yeah, I mean, you have to make it a home. A helmet is not part of your home, I don't think.
Not
But
unless you're being abused.
well, not unless you're a football
It's a joke.
fan or whatever that helmet is for, probably a football player.
Push-ups, thank you for the $2 to quote Kiki. It's Tuesday. It is. It is. 1 million Kiki bucks for you, push-ups. You're on the Untoward board.
Bring,
So those are what you get to see. And so maybe the helmet can live in here so that I don't have to look at it. I'm gonna put it back. We're gonna put it back on the shelf, Eugene.
if it's on a tall shelf, I'm sure it's fine.
That's where I had it in the first place.
It is where he had it in the first place, and then I was like, "Get rid of it." Post haste. I didn't realize it was signed, and it doesn't fit his head, Mom. It would slide right on your pea head. It barely fits my head. It would be loose on you, loose as a goose.
Do I have a pea head?
Yeah.
You didn't know.
What?
I didn't know.
But then we have these weird things. These ones, right?
That's a hilarious thing.
Very fun for $20. You too.
I think you look cute like that. You look like you should be flying a small plane.
Into a building.
Oh, you mean the ones that you laughed at?
Which brings me to my next video. Last Bacchanal Thursday, we had Amy Lee Clark on, who is probably the best stripper of all time and also my best friend. But you and Amy you refused to let me laugh at the fat man that paid her $200 for a hug.
We didn't make you not or do anything. We're just here.
I have my mother and my best friend on Bacchanal Thursday. My best friend, she is living her life, making bank, doing what she loves, dancing and, taking her clothes off. She has voluptuous breasts, right? And these two, Amy reveals to us that one man paid her $200 in a private room just to be hugged, and he was 350 pounds.
You can't judge a person for true emotions about how that sounds.
Courtney, Amy didn't give a shit about that guy. No. She would not. Neither of you are playing me.
Sorry, I had true emotions about it. But
it was hilarious.
I felt bad for him, but I wouldn't do it.
Do you want to talk to him? No.
No, don't bring that pasty white man out here.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Do not bring that pasty white man out here. Do not bring that.
Why does no one love me?
Do not bring that cardboard baby out here.
I was so embarrassed. I paid Amy $200 for a hug. And then when I came on the show, everyone ignored me.
Don't bring that cardboard baby out here.
Don't you bring that cardboard baby out here.
It's funny. No, it's not.
So then Amy tells the story about how she got paid $200 to hug a big fat man for an hour. And I'm just trying to keep the show funny, but they were not having it.
It just seemed like he was lonely and sad, and that seems a little lonely and sad.
Which makes comedy. Being lonely and sad. That man will never see this. He probably wasn't even white.
Sorry. I was just feeling a little weepy.
So then I have to show you guys this video because so then they took my laughter, our dearest in hot water guy who does the best clips, and he added my laughter to some of the most tragic events in history, and it's just really funny. So if you haven't seen it, you're gonna watch it now. It's really bad.
It is very funny. I did watch it.
Really bad.
It's pretty funny.
It's not pretty funny. It's just really bad. And really funny. Here we go.
NASA cares to count. This morning, it looked as though they were not going to be able to get off.
1 minute 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
I really love that.
I don't even know what that is. What is it? Something in space?
Some disaster happening.
Looks like a couple of the solid rocket NASA cares to count. This morning.
Hang on. We have to interrupt this with a caller.
Reading of this to accept, press 1.
Thank you for calling Untoward Tuesday. How may I direct your call?
Hi, Kiki. Hi, Micheline. It's
Hi
Ashley
there.
Wilson.
Hi, Ashley. Do you have a tarot card reading for us for 6?
I do. She got the lovers, so she's going to be nice to you. April Fool. She's having a daddy-daughter day with Gina.
Oh, no. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, she just bit. You know what? Last night, he was snuggling with her in bed, and I got into the bed, and then she pawed him in the face and ran away. So I figured that would be.
Oh, my God.
Exactly. Yeah.
Put her on the Untoward board, and while you're at it, write Ziggy, because he found Steven's boutonniere, which was next to my bouquet, and Ziggy ripped the boutonniere to shreds.
What happened? What she ripped it to shreds?
Yes, so Steven and I got married in 2016, and I saved my bouquet and his boutonniere. Like, I had them dried out, and I had them really, really high on something. I thought there was no way Ziggy could get to it, but he took the boutonniere and thought it was a play toy.
And he ripped it. Okay, Ziggy is going right on that Untoward board. Micheline, put him in your diligent notes.
Okay, I'll put it in my diligent notes.
Micheline has my wedding bouquet right behind her. If Kit got up there and ripped it to shreds. No, it's okay. What if it falls apart? What if Kit gets to it? Yes. See?
Yeah. I mean, it's
if Kit ripped it to shreds, I would be upset too. Yeah, Ziggy's going right on the
Untoward. That around too much, it will fall apart. It would be
a
big old dried out. Okay. Yeah.
I hate to do this, but I think public shaming works.
Exactly. So that is terrible. But at least it wasn't your bouquet and it was just the boutonniere.
Right.
It's so true. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for calling. That Ziggy got
really,
right on
really
the Untoward board. What's that?
In closing, if you don't mind,
Of course.
I would like to announce my Florida premiere of my short film, Dead Air. It will be screening at the Fort Myers Film Festival. That's May 14th through the 18th.
Yay!
FortMyersFilmFestival.com. The exact date is forthcoming.
Wow, Fort Myers.
Wonderful.
That's great. Holy cow! What's
Oh
the date?
my gosh. Yes, that's so exciting. Say the dates one more time.
May 14th through 18th, Fort Myers Film Festival, FortMyersFilmFestival.com.
Those are such sexy dates. I love it. Yay! Everyone follow.
Fort Myers Film Festival. Cool.
Fort Myers Film
you
Festival.
ladies have a great night.
Thank you,
too.
Ashley.
Take care.
Take care. Oh, she's the sweetest.
She is.
All right, so we have our first Untoward board person. And that would be Ziggy. For
Ziggy.
ripping up the
Justice for
boutonniere.
Ziggy.
He ripped up the boutonniere.
Ripping boutonniere. Boutonniere.
The bouton. He is the cutest cat mimi ever.
What, is he?
Oh my god! He looks like Francesca.
No, I remember Francesca. We liked her. She was so nice until I moved out and your dad stopped feeding her.
Okay, that sounds crazy, Mom.
It's true.
She didn't want to live with us. She was
no, but I know, but she lived on our porch and we fed her. Okay.
No,
and
she lived on all of the neighbors' porches.
No, she was living on our porch because we were feeding her. She even sat on our laps. She was a really nice cat.
And when Dad
and then I moved out and Dad stopped feeding her. And so she moved on.
So she moved on to heaven.
No, she didn't move on to heaven. I'm sure she found another benefactor in the neighborhood.
But we wanted her to come in and she wouldn't.
We did. She didn't want to be in. She didn't want to. I tried to get her so I could take her to the vet to make sure she was fine. We found her in the grate underneath our house. You and Ellie.
Yes. It was.
But I'm sorry. When I moved out, and all right, your dad moved out. Then he came back. I moved out.
I lived in that. Don't you love that?
And I'm sorry. I said you had to feed Francesca, and he didn't. So she left.
Carrie R says benefactor.
It's a good word, isn't it?
It is. She was the benefactor. That's right. I love that so many people moved away from me and Francesca. I lived in that house.
I moved out.
It's like when you guys go to divorce. Rocco went to college. Dad had moved out, but you guys were fine. Then I lived with you in the big house, and then you couldn't handle me anymore, so you moved out. Then Dad moved back in. Francesca left.
Right.
I lived in that house longest. I was like, I'm still the only one. I'm the final person here, bitches.
Oh my God.
That was really fun.
And McGuinevere said she started watching, I saw it in the chat here. She said she started watching Gigolos.
Oh, yes.
It's so fucking good.
If you don't know about the documentary about the Gigolos, fucking watch it and tune into the last Bacchanal Thursday. Let's finish this sassy video.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, I have a little attention deficit disorder or something.
Please.
It looked as though they were not going to be able to get off.
That might have been the space.
1 minute 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
Oh, you love that.
I don't think that was when it blew up. I don't think that was when the Challenger blew up.
Mom, it doesn't matter. It's just
somebody was asking.
Oh, okay. Somebody was asking about. I don't even know what this is, but it gets worse. So. I'm gonna lose
Looks like a couple of the solid rocket NASA cares to count this morning that looked as though they were not going to be able to get off.
1 minute 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
Oh, you love that.
That might have been the Challenger. That might have
Looks like a couple of the solid rocket NASA cares to count this morning that looked as though they were not going to be able to get off.
Oh yeah, I
1 minute 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
Oh, you love that.
I wonder if that's what that was. I don't know. That was when the teachers blew up in the space shuttle.
That's horrible.
1985. I don't know if that was it. What?
Did it just keep playing? I didn't mean it to. I was trying to make Courtney look good. Hang on. Did that just keep playing over and over again? I totally did not.
I think it kind of did.
It totally did. What I meant it to play was a different one, which I cannot. How did I miss it? Oh, there's
just holding it.
Here you go.
Just holding it just enough to keep it from. It hurts in the flesh. Get it, Charlie. Get it, Charlie. It's crazy, and it's crazy. It's crazy, terrible. Oh my! Get out of the way, please. It's burning me in the flames, and it's falling on the morning fast, and all the folks between the holding it.
I think that's the Hindenburg.
Oh my God! It's Led
That's
Zeppelin.
also terrifying.
It's Led Zeppelin.
Yes. And then, of course, the pièce de raison would be.
Oh, it just yeah, he was like.
Oh my Lord! Oh my God! Did you see that?
Oh my God! It's almost that's an almost sacrilegious laugh. There,
Mom,
man.
that makes me look really bad. These were not real videos. I was not laughing at those videos.
You liar, pants on fire.
I was in 3rd grade when 9/11 happened. I do find it, I think a comic has a joke about this. I can't remember which. But it's like, you know what we should do for 9/11? We're teachers and we're seeing this all happen. Let's pull out the TV and let's show everyone. Let's show all the children what's going on. School is like.
Did they do that at St. Anne's?
Yes.
Did they show you what was going on?
Well, basically, they pulled up the TV for a little bit. All the teachers were pissed off. Like, not pissed off. They were like,
the parents should have been pissed off that those teachers did that.
Well, no. So then we went to Catholic school. I was in 3rd grade, right? We were like, okay, principal's coming around. It's another terrific kid. We're going to have terrific kid. Terrific kid's going to happen, right? We're like, oh my God, so exciting. Terrific kid. They're bringing it back, baby. Which one of us is going to be the terrific kid? Then the principal came around. He was like, I just want to tell all of you 8-year-olds that there's been a terrorist attack. We were like,
oh my God, who said that?
Mr. McKay. And
what the fuck is wrong with him?
And so then
the same thing that's always been wrong with him.
And then we went, so what do we do now? He was like, well, some brown people flew. He didn't say that. He said some brown people flew some planes into buildings in New York. There was a kid in my class, Donnie, who had whose dad was a pilot even. He was like, what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're like, everyone calm down. We're all like, this isn't terrific, kid. And then he had everyone in the school sit in the hallway and pray the rosary.
What the fuck is the matter with him? Okay.
And that helped.
Sorry.
Oh, it's crazy.
Incredible.
And then you picked us up. It was nuts.
I picked you up and I just said that if anything else happens, just listen to what your teachers have to say and we will get to you no matter what. What the fuck? Why did he scare you guys?
I don't know. It was weird. It's like, why did
because
the
he was a dope. Most of our principals and staff at St. Anne's were dopes. So
Micheline, my heart is now full. Love you too, Kiki. Oh, yes. Thank you for the $1.99.
Yes. Anyway, they were all dopes. It was St. Anne Catholic Dope Church and school.
It's very true. Very true. So we have 2 on the Untoward board, Ziggy, and that's it. Wait, no, Ziggy. Yes. Okay. So last week's Untoward Award nominees. We have Push-Ups, Garrett, and Dawn. No, I mean, you don't have to write this down. I'm going to pick one right now.
Okay.
Give me a drum roll. I picked Push-Ups. Push-Ups, it's not your fault. But I was exhausted of talking about the drag queens, and you brought it up. Push-Ups, congratulations. You are last week's Untoward Award winner.
Take a bow. Take a bow.
Take a bow, Push-Ups. Take a bow. Right. So Push-Ups is the last week's Untoward Award winner. The board is open. Ziggy is on it. Ziggy the cat. There you go. Congratulations. Very good, everyone. Very good. Push-ups. Whee! We're very, very proud of you. Very proud. Very proud.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we watched that for 100 times, and that's fine. Next on the list is, before I get to Millie Bobby Brown, and this is not something that maybe any of you know about, but it's the most hilarious thing to me, maybe ever in life. We got a Kim K video. We got TMZ talking about Kim K. And there's been a lot going on with.
Does she have like short hair?
What's that, Mumsy?
Does she have short blonde hair in it?
Kim Kardashian?
Mm-hmm. I saw something today on something, and she had
no
short blonde hair. What?
No, it's the ongoing fight with Kim K, who I am wholeheartedly on the side of. Mm-hmm. Trying to maybe get custody of her children because Kanye has lost his mind.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's lost his mind a long time ago. So
and then maybe we have Courtney to weigh in. Bob Fana Patrice, thank you for the $1.99. Congrats, push-ups. Woohoo! Thank you, Bob Fana Patrice. So if you don't know what's going on with Kim Kardashian, oh my God, what isn't? Kim Kardashian, listen, we love the Kardashians. Araya Light sent me a picture. She had met Ray J, and she said he was the nicest man. Who would have thunk it that Ray J was like the best man in her life? Because God knows Chris Humphries isn't. Kanye, lunatic.
Ooh. She does not have any luck in love. She hasn't been lucky in love.
She has luck in money. She's quite rich, so that's pretty good. So she's trying to protect her children from this idiot Kanye, right?
Who, if you don't mind me reiterating, he had, and you can fill in the blanks, he had his kind of not quite teenage daughter doing a rap or video with P. Diddy, right?
Yes, exactly. Poor Northwest just wants to I'm sure Kim is trying to keep her children from knowing how insanely mentally ill their father is, and maybe not know exactly how crazy fucking and violent and awful and terrible P. Diddy is, but
who's his fucking best friend, obviously.
Yeah, but Kanye is I'm gonna have my daughter.
Yeah, Kanye's an idiot.
He's a moron. He's an asshole. So here goes. Biggest Kim K plot twist, and this is from TMZ. Here we go. Let's see them talk about it. Bing, 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 bing. Let's see what they have to say. Not this, not this, not this. Okay.
My favorite part is that Garcelle just stormed off in the middle of their reunion. You don't have sex if you're married.
And their children.
Kanye West has made an impossible co-parenting situation with Kim Kardashian. He's got the anti-Semitic comments. He's exposing North and the others to sort of dangerous situations with the Tate brothers coming over. It's put Kim in a situation where if she doesn't, dangerous. Kanye West has made an impossible co-parenting situation with Kim Kardashian. He's got the anti-Semitic.
Here's Kanye. I am a Nazi. Great. Good job, Kanye.
Comment. He's exposing North and the others to sort of dangerous situations with the Tate brothers coming over. It's put Kim in a situation where if she doesn't intervene, she could get in trouble.
It's really ironic, but it's true.
Let's call in the doctor.
Clearly, you want the father to be in the child's life if that father is healthy.
Yes, Dr. Phil, who joined Harvey and Mark Garagos on the Two Angry Men podcast and says Kim may have to seek full cut.
And listen to me. I knew Kanye West was a bipolar, mentally ill asshole. But I'm done. I thought he was a talented bipolar, mentally ill
that was
asshole.
his. You know what? That was everybody's thought process about him. And his claim to fame. Oh, you know, Kanye's such a genius. He's a fucking.
Well, because he made some of the best albums ever. Right?
I know. I like
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I liked
whatever.
one of his albums. I did. Somebody bought me his album. I think.
Right,
but
enough
I feel like it was
is enough.
Gaston who bought me his album.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Also,
yeah, he's a genius. But you know what? You don't get a fucking pass on what you're fucking doing now, you idiot.
Especially involving your children, you unimaginable douchebag.
Ignorant fucking asshole.
Ignorant fucking prick. How fucking dare you? I am Kim Kardashian. Fucking go off. She has such restraint, not like putting her children in the middle of it, trying to let them like have a relationship with him. But like, I don't blame the woman for being like, no, now I need full fucking custody because
and you're never going to see
my daughter North
and
you
will never see these kids again.
Good. He shouldn't. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Ugh, disgusting.
Custody.
He's tried to manage this in a peaceful way to not agitate the father. If DCF gets involved and thinks one parent is not reacting and the other parent is unstable, they will take them.
The idea that Kim Kardashian, who loves these kids, could actually lose custody by doing nothing, even though she loves them, that's breathtaking.
That is absolutely a possibility.
You know what? They're not gonna. If she follows through and does all she can do now, and she's got all that family support and whatever, they're never gonna take those kids away from her. They are gonna take them away from Kanye, though.
No, right. Kanye, keep going. Keep fucking going. Let's put your daughter, who Kim has graciously allowed you to see and hang out with, you asshole.
Yeah, and just go right over to P. Diddy's crib, okay? Which is a jail
his crib
cell.
is a cell now. Right. What the fuck? As far as I'm concerned, fucking lock P. Diddy up and throw away the key. I'm sorry. You've all seen the video of him fucking abusing. The fucking video of him dragging that bitch down the hall. Bitch, excuse me. Dragging that woman down the hallway is fucking enough for me. Lock him up forever. Like, Cassie is her name. Yes, speak her name. Cassie was abused. Look how fucking long it took for P. Diddy to be called out on this shit.
Yeah, you know what? He's done. He's completely done.
Yeah, but Kanye wants to go, nah, I'm going to make a song with P. Diddy and my daughter.
You're not going to make some money. I'm a genius. I'm Kanye.
He's a genius. He's Kanye. No, you're an asshole.
Fuckhead. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're an asshole. Oh, shoot.
This whole time I've been tweeting for the past 5 weeks.
Didn't mean to do that one, but Kim Kardashian bans Northwest. Well, this might be interesting to see anyway. Actually, let's watch it.
Kanye has been going on escalating online rants about how he feels mistreated within the Hollywood music industry, plus personal attacks on the Kardashians, including the mother of his 4 children, and even his own children. We will get there. He's called Kim a sex trafficker, also an...
What?
How could she How could she ever have sex with him? My God.
It's unbelievable.
My God.
Unbelievable. Yeah. No, right. And he's like, why? Because I wore a fucking red hat. Blah, 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 blah. Like,
Includes Virgil, John Legend, Kim, Travis Scott, I'm assuming, Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty, made Ty $.
I love this guy.
Tyler,
Everyone
the
follow
Creator,
him.
Dirk,
Sloan.
Common,
Who is that?
Kid Cudi, Pusha
His
T,
name is Sloan. I
Don
watched
C.
all of his videos for all of the goings on with Hollywood. But anyway, that's basically the long and short of it. He put fucking north. So say northwest goes over to Kanye's house for a day or whatever. And he's like, North, let's lay down a track. We're going to do it for P. Diddy. North doesn't know what the fuck is going on with P. Diddy. Right? Why should she be
You know what? You know what? How old is North?
I think she's maybe 12. Maybe. Northwest. Alexa, how old is Northwest?
I don't know. Is she a mature 12-year-old who loves the whole
11.
shit
She's
with her
11.
daddy?
She's
Is she
11
a
years old.
mature 11-year-old who loves the whole bullshit with
No,
her
she
cool
just
daddy.
No, she doesn't know anything about P. Diddy. Like,
I'm not
it's
saying
so fucking
her, I said
wrong.
her cool dad, her cool daddy.
Well, of course, right. She like wants to be like, I want to be like my dad. I want to rap. I want to like, be a musician. But then her dad is using her to
somebody has
for
to step
what?
in. Somebody
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
The law has to step in here.
They should. They should. And thank God we have someone from the family here to talk about it. Do you want to talk to them?
Can you talk to her?
Mom, I have to poop. You don't want to talk to one
I'll
of
talk to her briefly. She's a downer.
Wow. Well, she's backstage and is really rude of you to say. So while I poop, will you talk to her?
Yeah, briefly.
Hi.
Hi, Courtney.
It's me.
I know you. How are you?
Well, I didn't really love what you said about me.
I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
Why doesn't anyone ever want to talk to me?
I wanted to see if you were going to step up and be like a very secure bar and just get over it.
I'm not laughing.
I don't care.
You. Ooh, that it hurts my.
I love you,
feelings.
but I cannot constantly be proving my you over and over and over again. It's fucking exhausting.
You know that my mother, Chris, constantly books me on this show. And then
I might have to have a little talk with her.
When I'm backstage, everyone talks shit about me.
I told you I love you and I enjoy interviewing you and speaking to you like a friend somewhat. However, you need so much attention. It's just exhausting and I have to keep soothing you, reassuring you what a fine, wonderful person you are when you really know deep down inside that you are. You're the strongest Kardashian.
I am that. And I'm sorry that it's not suitable that my mother, Chris, I am her firstborn, by the way.
I'm a firstborn
There's-
also.
Yes.
I
And
understand.
I also was ignored for my entire life, Micheline.
Yes, I do understand that.
I just want you to know that when I am backstage and you don't want to talk to me,
well, you know,
it hurts.
Courtney,
Travis,
maybe since you want to be, if you want to be friends with me and you want me to talk to you and you want to talk to me, maybe you could, ask me a few things about myself instead of being so self-centered.
Micheline, let me ask you.
Never mind, too late.
I'm not laughing. You are. Travis loves Micheline.
Well, great. Can he come over? Can I
Yes.
borrow him for an evening? Would that be okay?
That is very untoward.
Can I make the untoward board with that?
Yes. Micheline.
I'd like to meet a rock star.
Micheline. Now that you've made me feel bad,
oh boo-hoo,
I want to interview you. Say yes.
Yes.
Courtney
we'll see how far
says,
it goes.
You know,
I will,
my uncle.
I will let you ask
OJ
me questions up to a point.
My uncle OJ beheaded a lady.
I know.
What did your uncles do? That's my first question.
None of them beheaded a lady.
Okay. Well,
So you win.
Next.
So you win.
Next question. What is your favorite wine to drink at the wine bar?
I love a nice burger.
Burger.
Mhm.
I have
It's an
to-
Austrian table wine. It's a Vettlinger, very the Vettlinger.
Micheline, what is your favorite holiday?
I don't have a favorite holiday. My birthday is my favorite holiday. Wait, Courtney?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I'm going to go away for 1 minute and you have to sing a song.
Okay.
Sing a song. 1 minute. Not even 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
sing a
wait here.
song. Sing a song.
Kardashian is the Dashian. My son Mason doesn't want to be on camera anymore. Josie, you're my source of most frustration. Forget when I don't meet expectations, everything you wished came true. Eviani, I met you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Micheline. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't think of any more of my husband's songs.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
That makes me happy when you dance.
It was a little Courtney Kardashian cheer.
Thank you. Nobody
welcome.
ever cheers for me. So what do you think of my
Your song was great. I could hear it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why do you think no one loves me in my family?
I think because you're too needy.
I'm too needy?
And maybe a little bitchy.
It's just...
Just a little. You're just a little bitchy.
This is what all of my sisters say to me all of the time when I just want to move to Iceland and fucking...
Well, you know what? If you want to move to Iceland, instead of fucking complaining about it, just fucking do it.
You sound like one of my sisters. You sound like Kim right now.
Good.
You sound like him. And this is the only show that Chris books me on. Micheline, can I continue to conduct my interview with you?
Yes, please.
Micheline.
Yes.
What is your sign?
I am a moon child.
A moon child?
It's called Cancer.
That's so funny because
it's called Cancer the Crab. It's June 30th. And so I hate that name, but I prefer Moonchild.
That is so funny because my family calls me a cancer to the family. All the time. And I wasn't even born in June.
Yeah, that's sad.
It's really rude.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate anything to do with that word.
Yeah. And I'm not a crab. I'm actually a really fun time. Micheline,
well, that's why you should say I'm not a Cancer, I'm a moon child.
How does it look when no, my birthday isn't in that
who
moon.
cares? If they call you a Cancer, you should just take it to the limit and go, no, sorry, I'm a moon child. They'll be very confused, and it'll be kind of fucking funny.
They will be so confused. My sisters are stupid. And my son Mason is now a thug. And Scott is on Ozempic, which I am so happy for him that he is. Because he got so fat, and then he opened up his fridge in an episode of my sister's show, and they saw the Ozempic.
Well, it was Chloe on Ozempic?
No.
She just lost all that weight that way by herself.
Imagine being able to afford an entire Equinox in your basement. You don't need the Ozempic.
Is an Equinox a exercise?
Yeah. It's Planet Fitness, but for rich people.
In your basement.
Yeah. So she has trainers and plastic surgeons
on call
come in every day into her basement and
do a little plastic surgery and make her exercise.
They work her out and then they inject her and sew up whatever else, and so she doesn't need the Ozempic. She has had about 5 or 6 faces, unlike me.
Well, you're a natural beauty. I have to say that you are naturally more beautiful than everybody in your family.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, it's true. I think my daughter Keanu would agree with that as well. Although we like Kim and we like Chloe, and of course we think the Jenner girls, who are your half sisters, are lovely also.
Who?
But the Jenner girls.
Who are they?
I don't. Kylie and.
Oh yeah.
Kylie and. I can't remember the other one's name.
Kendall.
Kendall and Kylie. We think they're lovely. However, you, out of all of everybody, have the most natural beauty about you, and you know that to be true. You do. Keanu and I have always said that. We've always said that.
Have you?
Yes, we have.
This is the happiest I've ever been.
I can see with that big wide grin how happy you are.
Thank you.
I've never seen you grin that big in all of our time speaking to each other.
Oh my God. I cannot tell you what this means to me.
Did you just get your teeth whitened? Because my God, they're very, very out there tonight.
Wait, this is just how I smile. This is my happy space. Wait till I tell Kim.
I hope she's watching.
You said I was the prettiest one.
I hope she's watching.
I love Northwest, and I don't think that she should be with my ex-brother-in-law.
No. No. So can you get your sisters to come on the show?
Yes. Why don't you ask my mother, Chris? Why, Micheline, can I ask you another interview question?
Sure.
Why am I never good enough?
You're good enough. You're lovely enough. You're friendly enough. You are enough. So just remember that deep down in your soul.
I'll tell Kim and Scott and Travis and Chloe and Kylie and Kendall.
Maybe you could all come on together. That would be really lovely.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll even ask Caitlin if you want.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm not quite sure how you will traverse all that, like when you're on the show.
No one ever listens to me anyway. So. I have to go. But this has been a fantastic interview.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully Keanu will be here the next time and she won't have that constant fucking diarrhea.
I have the diarrhea as well. I will make my leave. Thank you. Thank
Adios.
you. How was it?
Great. It was
Why doesn't anyone ever want to play
fabulous? Fabulous.
It was fabulous. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. We are not doing this too much longer. It's been an hour and 18 minutes. This is the last thing I want to talk about. It's the craziest thing on earth.
Okay.
It's about 3 years old that this happened.
Waiting to hear.
Sometimes I just like to let you live in the silence.
I am listening and I'm waiting to hear. My God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Hit the like button, everyone. Then we're getting out of here. Stop.
Look at this.
Mom.
I went like this. Ah! I'm serious.
Okay. Millie Bobby Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Millie Bobby Brown of Stranger Things. I just listened to her on Call Her. Okay, now I have hiccups. I need to vape. I just listened to her on Call Her Daddy. She's an adult now, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't know if this many people knew about what was going on with her 3 years ago. And what was going on with Millie Bobby Brown 3 years ago is that the most ridiculous trolling I've ever seen. Millie Bobby Brown is just like a lovely British chick just trying to live her life. And then this happens, okay? And it's so ridiculous. Okay, there's a level of trolling that is like just mean and evil. Then there's a level of trolling that's so ridiculous that it just becomes a meme. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to tell you now.
I like her name.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Mm-hmm.
My mouse is having a moment. Mouse. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no, mommy.
It was the mouse bite. It was the mouse bite.
The mouse bite?
Mm-hmm. That's why your mouse is having a moment. It was the mouse bite.
A mouse bit me?
No, it's Rosemary's Baby, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
You know Rosemary's Baby.
It has an aftertaste.
It's a mouse bite. It was the mouse bite.
That I do not remember from Rosemary's Baby. I know that Push-Ups did not like Rosemary's Baby. Okay, good.
I don't know why he didn't like it. How could he not? It's so creepy and good.
Eugene, my mouse is not working anymore.
What kind of battery do you need?
This kind.
I don't know. This one?
Yeah. Or else we're fucked. We're fucked.
There's a moment you know.
We're fucked. Not an inch more room to self-destruct. No more moves. Oh yeah, the dead end zone. But you just can't call your soul your own. And the thing that makes you really but
is the
weirdest shit is still
yet to come.
You could say, hey, what have I done? I'm just a fly, the little guy. We'd kill for fun. Yeah, you know that you just freaked out. Can't do that thing that keeping still. Yeah, you're fucked if you speak your mind. And I got it. You know how you will.
Finish
and
it.
You're fucked all right.
Right.
And hours night you can kiss your
Kiss your sorry ass
goodbye. I figured it out, baby. Totally fucked. Yeah, you mess you up. No, you know you're gonna try. La 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 la. La 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 la. Totally fucked.
Totally fucked.
Let's play a little of it just so they know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's so much fun.
Totally
It's a
fucked.
great song.
Spring Awakening. Oh my god.
Oh, so good. Play it.
I'm gonna. Oh, we saw this cast. So cute. Let's see.
There's a moment you know.
I wonder if we have this thingy here. I'm gonna have to do it because bing bing bing. No, we don't want the bitch of living. Hang on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Although all of it's so good, you guys should look up the soundtrack from Spring Awakening in your leisure time, and you will totally enjoy it. Fucking great music.
There you go. Can't play it though.
I know. Play a little more of it. Get to the end of it.
It doesn't make it a. It doesn't
That's
make
right.
it totally the.
Did you write this? There's a moment you know.
It's so good.
What? Yeah, you can't wait. We can't play it.
I know. It's so good.
Not an inch more room to
self-destruct.
We can't play it.
I know.
Anyway.
Please look up Spring Awakening, you guys. You will love it. You will thank us. You will love the show. It's so fucking good. You can get it online and also listen to the soundtrack. It's fabulous.
Musicals are awful.
Literally
Not this
gets in your
one.
soul. It gets in your soul. I promise you.
It's the bitch of living. That's right. I liked it. I had higher expectations. So did I read? Rosemary's Baby. He liked Rosemary's Baby. He had higher expectations. They're all gonna laugh at
I
you.
know. It was just quietly creepy. That's what we love about it.
It's too creepy.
Yeah.
All right. What else is quietly creepy is the shit that happened with Millie Bobby Brown. Okay. And this is 3 years old, but these memes of Millie Bobby Brown are absolutely hilarious. And I can't imagine that she's not even laughing at them. So if you don't know what happened with Millie Bobby Brown and this strange Millie Bobby Brown thing, I'm going to show it to you now because she's obviously just a gem and a wonderful actress. But this is called When Trolls Go Too Far, which is absolutely hilarious to me. And I'm going to show it to you. And then we're wrapping this bitch up, ladies and gentlemen. Because if anything else, my mouth.
To trolls, famous or not, and people can suddenly find themselves becoming an internet meme overnight as they are bombarded with offensive tweets, comments, and memes about themselves. And sometimes what may be posted as a meme on Twitter can soon spread and begin to have real-world consequences. Here's the story of the child actress Millie Bobby Brown.
There she is. Okay. She is now, 21 years old. She's living her life. But this was 3 years ago, okay? And something about this just cracks me up, all right? And I'm sure
Brown and how she became a fake meme bigot thanks to internet trolls. On the 7th of November,
she became a fake meme bigot, okay?
A fake meme bigot. A fake.
A 100% fake.
Yeah, this has nothing really to do with her. It was just the trolls doing their shit.
Just some random human being just saying this once happened to me with Millie Bobby Brown. And it's so ridiculous that it's funny. I'm sure she probably laughs at this now. But
November 2017, the troll account Kelsey Fiona tweeted about an alleged interaction with the actress Millie Bobby Brown. This tweet, unbeknownst to Kelsey, if that is your real name, would go on to trigger one of the most infamous ongoing memes that is still being used to this day. I saw Millie Bobby Brown in the airport and
hey, this is what it was. So some random person tweeted this. Kelsey Fiona, I saw Millie Bobby Brown in the airport and asked for a pic. And she said, only if you remove the hijab. And I said, it's my faith. And she aggressively pulled it off my head and stamped on it.
What the fuck?
Now, obviously, Millie Bobby Brown did not have this interaction. This is a ridiculous thing. This woman, even in her profile picture, doesn't even have a hijab on. But somehow it caught
fire and everybody started doing it. Oh my God.
Asked for a
saying
pic
shit.
and she said, only if you remove the hijab. And I said, it's my faith. And she aggressively pulled it off my head and stamped on it. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out that this story was fake. One eagle-eyed Twitter user who spotted an inconsistency with Kelsey's story replied, you don't even have a hijab on in your profile picture.
And now this
Because
is
she
where I'm
ripped it off me. We could
And
start
then
all
it just-
kinds of shit. Oh
and
my
now
God.
it just gets crazier. So then she goes, that's because she ripped it off of me. It's like some shit. So then she goes, so then people are like, prove that you're, that's your faith. And then she posts a picture of Meghan Trainor with a like with a photoshopped hijab on her head. I'll show you. Watch this.
Because she ripped it off. Kelsey went on to tweet, for all of the Millie Bobby Brown fans saying my story is a lie and I'm not a true Muslim, then here's the proof. And just in case you weren't already 100% convinced that the story was a lie, the proof she attached was a photoshopped image of Meghan Trainor wearing a hijab.
That doesn't even look like her.
It's Meghan Trainor. You know that song? I'm all about that bass. About that bass. No trouble. I'm all about that bass. About that bass. So it's obviously like, I want to fucking, I mean, anybody that looks at this and goes like, Millie Bobby Brown is a bigot, that nobody's thinking that. I would think that Millie Bobby Brown is probably laughing at this, but I think it did drive her to take her Twitter away. Like she just like got rid of it. Like, why is everyone saying this? That's a clearly Photoshop photo of Meghan Trainor in a hijab.
Or just a babushka.
Okay, who knows? I don't know. It's just the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I know it's 3 years old, but it needs to be talked about because it's just too funny.
I swear you just can't make this up. Kelsey also made more troll tweets about Millie, including one where she claimed Millie had made a racist gesture on FaceTime with her, which also wasn't true, as well as tweeted an article about a racist middle-aged woman on a bus, but with a photo of Millie instead, as further about a racist middle-aged woman.
Okay. The Muslims are going to woman's shocking racist rant on a bus before she slaps the driver when he tells her to get off. Okay.
On a bus, but with a photo of Millie instead.
It's clearly not Millie Bobby Brown, but she just attached her photo to this. And I don't know why it's so funny. Oh, it's too good.
As further proof of her story. For those who don't know, Kelsey Fiona was a pretty infamous troll on Twitter, especially amongst other troll accounts. Allegedly, Kelsey has existed across many different accounts, and apparently the troll once got into beef with none other than Lady Gaga, which ended with Kelsey asking Gaga for a fight. Kelsey is often argued to be the greatest troll of all time, although others would definitely disagree. Anyways, Millie Bobby Brown was only 13 at the time that Kelsey shared the fake tweets about her. These troll tweets were found by some Millie Bobby Brown that Kelsey shared.
I was on FaceTime with Millie Bobby Brown, and she did this racist gesture, and I am outraged. This. I saw Millie Bobby Brown in the airport, and she asked me to take a pic. Only if you remove your hijab. We read that one because I ripped it off. For all the Millie Bobby Brown fans saying my story is lies, I'm not a true Muslim, then here's the proof. That's Meghan Trainor.
That is ridiculous. This Kelsey Fiona is crazy, right?
It's crazy. It's so crazy and stupid. It's not actual. It's trolling, but trolling.
She's. I know you said this 3 years ago. Is she still doing it?
I don't think so because it's like
hilarious.
It just caught fire. Like it's like something I would do. Like, but not in a mean way to Millie Bobby Brown. It's just funny to say these things like this is Meghan Trainor in a hijab. Like he probably was a fan of Millie Bobby Brown, just saying ridiculous things. And listen, I like to say ridiculous things, like, and just for the fun of it.
Oh my god. It's hilarious. That's pretty funny.
Fake tweets about her. These troll tweets were found by some Millie Bobby Brown fans who called the account out for their lies and stated that Millie was in fact a sweet person, to which another user responded with the hashtag #TakeDownMillieBobbyBrown. The hashtag soon gained traction and people began sharing their own fake stories about Millie Bobby Brown. I was walking down the streets of LA feeling cute in my tank top when Stranger Danger Things star Millie came up to me and told me to lose weight, you fat whale. I've never been so ashamed.
I was walking down the streets of LA, feeling cute in my tank top when Stranger Danger Things star Millie came up to me and told me to lose weight, you fat whale.
Do you want to know what the best part of this is? Do you want to know what the best part of this is? This Irish man speaking about it.
I know. I was walking down the streets of LA, feeling cute in my tank top when Stranger Danger Things star Millie came up to me and told me, lose weight, you fat whale.
I love when he talks like.
I've never been so ashamed. Hashtag take down Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh my god.
And I hope, Millie, we're big fans of yours, but this is
I hope you're making some money at this, honestly.
It's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Like she's the perfect person to I guess do this to, because she's obviously just the sweetest person alive. It's like she told me to rip my hijab off and then she stamped on it. Like, it makes no sense.
Shamed. I once met Millie Bobby Brown in the mall and I asked her if she could sign my, and I quote, Jewish hat thing. She spit on it and said, die in hell, stupid.
Millie!
My Jewish hat thing.
My Jewish hat thing. And she said, die in hell.
Just the way he says it is fucking hilarious.
Rocco turned me onto this and I was like, wait, what happened? He's like, just watch this video. He's like, she left Twitter because people were like, she asked me, I asked her if she could sign my Jewish hat thing, and she said, die in hell, stupid. Hashtag take down Millie Bobby Brown.
People also made photoshopped message.
Millie Bobby Brown, homosexuality is a and you're going to hell. That's obviously not Millie.
Notifications that looked like they had came from Millie. Retweet that Kelsey one more.
Retweet that Kelsey bitch one more time, and I will find you fucking.
Oh my god.
F-slur. See?
Time, and I will find you blank. And it was around this time that people began to create false quotes.
I hate the word homophobia. It's not phobia. Why would I be scared of a... It's awful.
And stories about Millie being specifically homophobic. More on that later. Many fans of Millie began asking users to use the hashtag #WeLoveMillieBobbyBrown to directly counter the takedown hashtag, while others reminded the trolls that despite being only 13, Millie had set up a Twitter account to spread positivity and oppose bullying. She literally had an account called Millie Stops Hate. Later, on around the 21st of November, the Kelsey troll account that had seemingly started the trolling Millie trend was suspended from Twitter, which some fellow trolls referred to as Twitter silencing victims. Many supporters of Millie celebrated this and asked for those who had shared the fake stories to apologise and switch to the We Love hashtag instead. But as you can imagine, most people weren't in favour of the new supportive movement. OMG, the meme died days ago. Move on, shaking my head. But unfortunately for Millie, the meme was far from dead. The memes about Millie.
It is sad because she's just like, what is this? She's just trying to live her life.
Well, she should capitalize on it now and make some money, and I hope she is.
Well, no, she makes money because she's a fantastic actress. It's just the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Probably
in my
this
life.
girl who we don't even know if it's that's really her picture or something. It's probably some just goofball sitting in his basement, seeing how far he could make whatever this thing was go.
Exactly right, and probably likes Millie Bobby Brown. Millie
Yeah,
Bobby Brown.
it probably is nothing. It just has to do with his perverse craziness that he wants to see what he could do with social media to make it be absolutely ridiculous. And
Right.
people believe it.
It would be my brand of like, not my brand, but like it is something I find incredibly funny, even though, you don't like a troll, that is
No,
like
but
a mean troll. But somebody just saying something so crazy out of left field, like she stamped on my hijab. Like, it's so ridiculous.
And I guarantee you it's a guy. It's some guy who's fucking laughing at every fucking thing he puts up there or did put up there.
Like, and then he goes, you're not even wearing a hijab in your picture. That's because she ripped it off my head. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $2.
This is somebody
Did I
with
screw things up with your boyfriend Saul? Oh, fuck him. Oh my God. No. Fuck Saul. He's dead to us. He's dead to us. We love you, Chris Thompson.
Yes.
You're a Thompson. Oh my God.
That's just some guy with a really perverse sense of humor who's sitting in his basement doing crazy shit.
Are you talking about Rob or are you talking about just this man? I'm just kidding.
The man. I'm not talking about Rob. I don't think
Rob is an actual.
He's really
pill
not
popping,
funny.
Yeah, he's an actual pill popping.
He really doesn't have a hilarious
guy.
thought process in his brain.
No, exactly. All right, so let's see
It
the
continued consistently for several months, and as it grew, the memes became more focused on the fake homophobic things that Millie hadn't done, and these fake posts were also focused on the fake homophobic.
Yesterday at Pride, Millie Bobby Brown took my gay pride flag and stomped on it. This is not okay. Okay, so this is where the joke becomes really bad because people are like, yes, this will be hilarious if I say this. This is obviously not something Millie Bobby Brown did. But it's just funny. Yesterday at Pride, Millie Bobby Brown took my gay pride flag and stomped on it. This is not okay. Millie Bobby Brown would never do such a thing.
Things that Millie hadn't done, and these fake posts were also.
So I walk into a Little Caesars to get a hot and ready pizza. I hear the ding from the door opening, and I look to see who it is. It's Millie. She sees my gay pride shirt and threw my piping hot pizza at me. One half of my face is melted off after she did that. She said, "Die, Efsler." Now, listen, kids, we know Millie Bobby Brown did not do this. This is where the joke has become too far. Because, of course, Millie did not do this, but it's so ridiculous that's why we're laughing, you see.
Filled with many slurs. Just bought myself a piping hot coffee to throw on a blank.
She can't even be out there because somebody's just gonna fuck around with her.
Homophobic things that Millie hadn't done, and these fake posts were also filled with many slurs. Just bought
myself a piping hot coffee to throw on an Efsler. That is rude. That's rude. Millie, you shouldn't say such a thing.
So maybe it's an acquaintance of hers who is just trying to fuck with her.
Maybe jealous.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
But I mean, maybe, who knows? You just don't know. Social media is fucked up.
It's so crazy and so ridiculous. Millie Bobby Brown posted this obvious Snapchat of herself with a coffee, and then somebody edited it to say, just bought myself a piping hot coffee to throw on a gay person. That is Millie, that's terrible to say.
myself a piping hot coffee to throw on a blank. Sir Isaac Newton was only 23 when he discovered the law of gravity. Millie Bobby Brown was only 13 when she said, I hate blanks. And there was also a subcategory of these false memes.
I know it gets worse and worse, but because she's so not even a person that hates gay people would say this, right? I just ran over a homo, XOXO, beep beep bitch. Like nobody, that's why it's so funny and so ridiculous.
It's just somebody with a really perverse sense of humor who just got on a roll here and thought it would be a funny fucking thing.
And it is funny, but poor Millie. But nobody with a brain stem that isn't brain dead thinks that this is actually her. But the sad thing is that maybe people do think it is her.
I really doubt it. I really doubt it. I doubt
Let's read the rest of them and laugh.
Revolving around the idea that Millie wanted to run a specific minority of people over in her car, despite her not being old enough to even drive. When I see a blank, I floor it.
Despite not even being old enough to drive.
Despite her not even being old enough to even drive.
The funniest thing is the Irish guy.
Despite her not even be old enough to even drive. Just got this car. It's Pride Month. Hoping to hit a few F slurs today. This is horrible. It's a horrible thing to have done to Millie Bobby Brown. But Millie Bobby Brown, I'm so glad that you've never commented on it.
Because
and you hopefully can see.
Is she still going on with her career and doing her thing?
Oh my God, she was just on Call Her Daddy. She's amazing. She's married now.
Oh, good. Well, good.
She's fantastic. And she's like working. It's just this weird internet thing where people take photos of her and say these horrific things.
I know, but she's got to know. I mean, it's just publicity for her now. So everybody knows this is not true.
No,
so
everyone
publicity.
with a brain stem knows.
Right. So it's just publicity for her now. It's hilarious.
And something about it is really funny because these are obvious horrific things to say. It's like, let's take the sweetest person on earth and put the worst comment you could ever say.
Just the way they did that to you, laughing at the horrific things.
Thank you, Micheline. Right.
Go.
I wasn't laughing at 9/11. I was laughing at a 350-pound fat man being paid by my best friend for a hug. Okay? It's the exact. Thank you, Micheline. That's so true. I wasn't laughing at 9/11.
Put it in perspective for all of us.
What I was laughing at was the fact that my best friend, who's a stripper, got paid $200 by a giant, morbidly obese fat man for a hug for $200. That's why I was laughing. Not 9/11, not the Hindenburg.
They know.
Just got this car, it's Pride Month, hoping to hit a few blanks today. No cops at Pride, just Millie Bobby Brown and the gas pedal. As more and more of these posts were created, the meme began to be used in communities outside of troll Twitter, like Stan Twitter. The memes and the takedown Millie Bobby Brown hashtag was covered by several news sites like PopBuzz, and soon the meme spread to locals, aka normal people. And since the meme had spread so much wider, many of these trolls began to complain about who was creating these memes. Some complained about the locals using the meme.
Locals taking down the homophobic Millie Bobby Brown memes. Can I live?
One of my followers started the Millie Bobby Brown inside jokes on troll Twitter, and it became mainstream across the site because of locals. They really are a plague with no sense of humour. Locals ruin everything. And as some of the memes contained homophobic attitudes and slurs,
should I throw this on an F slur? That's terrible.
as many trollers criticised straight.
And listen, I am what you would call an F slur hag. Many gay friends, gay brother-in-law, they find this absolutely hilarious. And I hope Millie Bobby Brown does as well. I'm sure she does. But it's just because the insanity of it is so crazy. So
funny.
We do not co-sign anything that fake Millie Bobby Brown has said here. It's just funny because it's so ridiculous.
Memers who were joining in on the meme, which I do kind of understand, but at the same time, I don't think gatekeeping who can and can't bully a 13-year-old is a hill that I personally would choose to die on. As the meme was now viral, a few people who weren't familiar with the meme's troll origins began to think that the fake Snapchat posts and uninspirational quotes were real, and that Millie was actually homophobic. As you can probably guess, the whole meme became even more of a mess than its already messy origins, and on June 13th, 2018, Millie Bobby Brown deactivated her Twitter account.
Aw,
I can't
Millie.
stop crying. We did it, kids. I'm putting this accomplishment on my resume from now on. After Millie had left Twitter, many large news sites covered the story, like Variety, The Independent, BuzzFeed, and even the BBC.
And this is where so then the major news sites pick it up, right? And they're like, oh my God, Millie Bobby Brown, homophobic. She's like, it's not me. Why would I say, can't wait to pour my hot coffee on a gay person? Why would Millie Bobby Brown say that? Even if she felt that way. No human being would feel that way. But I love the major news sites.
Are idiots.
They're morons.
And soon there appeared to be a shift on the takedown Millie Bobby Brown hashtag as people began to call out the trolls. You all are bullying a 14-year-old girl. She's left Twitter. I hope you are all happy. Hashtag takedown Millie Bobby Brown is one of the sickest things I've ever seen. This girl is 14.
It is sick. It is sick. But I hope that, Millie, we're laughing with you. I hope you're laughing as well.
I don't think she cares at all.
Yeah, she's laughing her way to the bank.
All the way to the bank, right? I don't think she cares at all.
And people have nothing better to do than make up stories and bully the hell out of an innocent person. 3 days after Millie had deactivated.
Millie Bobby Brown. It's very true.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, it's just one of the funniest things on the internet that I've maybe ever seen. And I needed to share it with you guys. KJ Fury, thank you for the $5.
KJ.
Bobby Brown destroyed Whitney Houston. Yes. Nothing to do with this.
I know it's just kind of funny that when you say Millie Bobby Brown, you immediately think of him.
Oh, I know. Poor Whitney.
Like, who's Millie Bobby Brown? I mean, my God.
I know. Well, anyway, this has been fun, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that would be a fun thing. And we love Millie Bobby Brown around here. We know that was not you, Millie, saying those things. Nobody with a brain stem would say them. And if they have a brain stem and they do say them, then you're going straight to hell and you should die in a fire. So, but Millie wouldn't do it. So justice for Millie. I know that it's rude. I shouldn't even bring it up, but it's just too funny. I hope she's laughing about it now. Like, yeah, I had to delete my Twitter because people are weird.
You said she's married, settled down, and whatever. I doubt that
she's acting. She's beautiful. Like, oh my God, she's incredible.
I doubt that I doubt that she even gives it a thought. So
I hope not.
In my opinion.
It was just one of the strangest internet phenomenons I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I get it. My God.
And we're here too.
I know. When you said it, I just went, who is that?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back Thursday for Bacchanal Thursday. Tomorrow,
certainly,
we'll get to watch the premiere of Keanu Cast. Again, if you aren't subscribed, downloaded, wherever you find your podcast for Keanu Cast, I don't know what you're doing with your life. And it's rude. It's rude to watch this and not subscribe. You know what I mean? Micheline?
Oh, I thought you were talking to them.
That's okay.
I was drifting off a little.
It's all right. It's fine. Going right on the Untoward Board, Missy. Micheline. Congratulations, push-ups for the winning the Untoward Award from last week. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You can tune in to, if you would like to see Eugene and I live. I will be here for In Hot Water, where I am the booth gal. Micheline and I will be in the chat for the midnight premiere of our next Keanu cast. And if you are not listening wherever you find your podcast, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It's very rude. Very rude indeed. Thank you to everyone that super chatted. Micheline, where can the people find you?
They can find me here in Rock Hill, where I live, and just doing various things and hanging out and maybe singing a song or two.
A song or two? Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And laughing a lot.
Oh, tune in.
I might be frequenting the wine bar a little bit more than usual, and later, not earlier. I had a pretty good time tonight, so that's all.
We love it. We love it, Micheline. Follow Kiki's mom on Twitter. Follow me, Keanu C. Thompson, on all of the social media platforms. And if you're not subscribed here, get subscribed because that's crazy. And refer to my Instagram for my upcoming comedy dates. And I think, where are we? In, God damn it. We are, I will show you. Oh, no. Bing, 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 bing. I will show you, and that's the last thing I shall show you. Bing, bing, bing. Here we are. Look at us. Look at us go. Me, Eugene Bisconti, and Rich Carucci. This is my upcoming comedy date. Here it is.
Very good. That looks cool.
Wow. Stand-up comedy. What date is this? April 18th. Come on out and see us if you are in the area. Come on out and see us, ladies and gentlemen. And for the rest of them, just refer to my Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are the eel's hips, the cat's pajamas, and
the bee's knees.
The bee's knees. Micheline and Kiki out. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. We love you all.